Are you prepared for your eternal vaccine booster shots and showing your papers to the relevant local authorities when you want to go for a pint or to get food from the supermarket or whatever it is that you're going to be forced to do? Because that's probably something that's going to happen. But before I continue, if you're watching this on YouTube, well, that's about as far as we're going to go, because YouTube has editorial policies about what you can and can't talk about with regards to the news on COVID-19 vaccines and ivermectin. And so this is about all you're going to be able to watch of this on YouTube. But if you'd like to see what we're going to say about all of this, you can navigate yourself down to the description, where there will be a link to the full podcast on lotuseaters.com. And you can, of course, watch it all there for free. So that's...
All the clips on BitChute, Rumble, blah, blah, blah.
Or any of our alternative media platforms, which we, of course, use regularly. But yeah, so for those people watching on YouTube, that's about as far as you can go. Go click the link to find out more. For the people who aren't on YouTube, let's talk about Israel. Israel is a really interesting case study.
I know I'm going to cut it there for the clip now.
Well, look, I'm not a socialist. I've got no problem with Israel.
If you enjoyed that segment from the podcast, The Lotus Eaters, you can go to prelotuseaters.com and get access to all our premium content.
Things like our book club, where we examine classics like Aldous Huxley's Brave New World and examine the themes that underpin it, and how we're getting worryingly close to that. Or modern books like Mark Sidwell's The Long March, which is how exactly we ended up in the current cultural situation we're in and what conservatives can do about it. Or you can check out the other series we have, such as our Contemplation series, where Hugo and Josh decided to, in the latest one, have a look at an examination on the ways that other elections have been rigged for no reason at all. Or you can check out our Epoch series, which is one of my personal favorites, because this is where I get to talk about history. And I love talking about just random things from history. And one of the great things we can do with this series is talk about those things that aren't so often discussed. So, I mean, you can talk about Xerxes' army, the vast army that invaded Greece during the Greco-Persian Wars. Or we can go through things like Herodotus' view on the Scythians. Who are they? You probably don't know, but they used to be quite an important people a long time ago, and they're very, very interesting. We've got some really good reports about them. Or we've got premium podcasts, which is things we generally don't want to put outside of the paywall because we might get in trouble for them, such as the list of things that Alex Jones was right about. Or we do just very interesting discussions because there are things that we do lots of work on. Another one is that I'm particularly proud of is where Christopher Hitchens, the famous new atheist, would have fallen during the modern culture wars, because he probably wouldn't have been very woke. But we also have lots of interviews and articles and other things on the website that you can sign up to enjoy, and we're really proud of them.
So if any of that sounds good to you, go over to lotuseaters.com and sign up for as little as £5 a month to support us keep the show going, and also to get access to all the content. Thank you and goodbye.